Here's your statewide newscast. Arkansas Today.
Well, you already know that the Museum of Discovery is a great place to get involved in science and exploration. We're here with educator Stephen Lemp joining us with a preview of some of their upcoming examples and experiments they're doing for the solar eclipse. And today we're focusing on atmospheric pressure. Is that right?
Indeed. It's finally here. Yes. A week leading up to the eclipse. As you well know, we've been very excited about it, just like everybody else.
Yep.
We've been doing a lot of different experiments with you guys about the eclipse specifically, but also just about space and astronauts and space science in general, just because we find it really cool.
Yeah.
So I think the first kind of eclipse themed news spot I did with you, we had this thing called the vacuum chamber.
Yes.
Where we kind of pulled all the air out of it, and we had a balloon in there, and we saw that when we took that air pressure out, our balloon expanded.
Yes.
And so pressure is something we end up talking a lot about when we're talking about space science, because that's one of the big challenges of space travel.
Yep.
There's not a lot of air in space. Our astronauts need air inside of their vehicles to breathe and all that good stuff.
Yes.
Yes, and so on top of all the other challenges of space travel, differences in pressure is a big one. And we like to show why differences in pressure can be kind of dangerous with this experiment here. So we call this one our can crush.
Okay.
What we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to do it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have you do one as well.
Perfect.
So this is going to be our, I guess we'll call it our spaceship here. So inside of my can, I've got a little bit of water, very, very little. And in this bowl, I have ice cold water. So here's the fun part. I have a propane torch here.
There we go.
We're going to have that propane torch going. And what we're going to do, I'm going to kind of grip the can here, and notice I'm kind of holding it up like this. I'm going to heat that can, and what I'm really doing is heating the water inside of it. So you're going to notice over time, there's going to be some steam coming out of the top there.
Yep.
So that liquid is expanding into a gas. That gas is filling that can. Then what we're going to do is we're going to flip it upside down in that bowl of ice cold water.
Okay.
What do you think's going to happen?
Ooh, well, I'm going to guess, because I know we call it the can crush, that the can might crush up.
Might crush a little bit?
Woo! Oh, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Look at how quickly that crushed.
You are absolutely correct.
So walk us through, what is the science behind that?
Yeah, what's going on? So what we're seeing here is what happens when you have a difference in pressure. So our water heats up, becomes a gas, fills the can. It's pushing against the walls of that can coming out the top. When we flip it over, all of a sudden that gas gets really cold and condenses back down to a liquid. Liquid takes up a lot less space than gas.
Yes.
So it's not pushing on the inside anymore, but we still have all that air pressure outside the can pushing on the outside. So we've got that difference in pressure, and it equals out by crushing our can and sucking up a little bit of water into it.
That's incredible.
You want to try it?
Yeah, let's do it.
So it can be a little awkward with the hands and whatever. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
I'll tell you what, if it's okay, let's switch places.
Okay.
I think that might be a little easier.
Go over here.
I'll go not in front of the table.
There we go.
All right. So you kind of want to hold it upside down like that. Perfect.
Okay.
And then really just the hard part is flipping it over in there. So as long as you kind of got that motion in mind, it should be good.
Should be good to go.
Got a good angle there for you?
I think so.
All right, excellent. We'll get that going.
Okay.
So I will tell you when, all right?
Perfect.
And hold it a little farther forward. Perfect. So we're going to see that steam going up. And what I'm looking for is a good amount of steam, because then I know that can is full of that gas. All right.
Hey, it's steaming.
What I'll do is I'll count you down.
All right.
And when I hit 1, just flip it over like that into the bowl, all right?
All right.
Here we go.
Do it.
3, 2, 1, flip! Woo! Yeah! Excellent.
All right.
Katrin, with
There
your
we go.
first of hopefully many can crushes.
I'm a
Excellently
pro
done.
at this now.
Look at that. And we didn't even practice that beforehand.
Exactly. We are so good at that. So I know this is just one of the many wonderful things that you are doing for Eclipse to better educate families on what's going on. So as a reminder, we are a week away, actually less than a week away now.
We're so close.
So if folks want to come, I know leading up to the eclipse or the day of the eclipse, what's going on?
So Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We've got extended hours. We're going to be open till I believe 7 p.m. on each day.
Wow.
So give families something to do, maybe wait out the traffic a little bit. On Monday, we are of course going to be seeing the eclipse because it's not going to be cloudy.
Yep, we're crossing our fingers there.
We will close for a little portion in the middle of the day on Monday, so we can all go see the eclipse.
Good.
But then we'll be reopened till 7. And we've just got a lot of fun activities, space-themed things in the museum, and lots of fun stuff to do.
Perfect. So if you want to see experiments like this, learn more about what's going on, make sure you head over to the Museum of Discovery. And I'm sad that our experiments are coming to an end with this, but of course we always love having you guys on.
You can have me back to explode more things.
Yeah, we can explode a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Okay. Stephen, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
And of course, we're going to have a lot more eclipse coverage coming up this week, so stay tuned for that. And a final look at your forecast next.